Hey everybody, so today I'm going to be reviewing a few different baby bottles for you guys. We went through quite a few different brands before finding the one that works for Sophie, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So before we even had her, we did a lot of research on the bottle that was going to be best on going back and forth between breast and bottle, and we decided on the Comotomo bottle. We got 4 of these 5-ounce ones and 2 of the 8-ounce ones from Target.com, and we used those for about the first 3 months, and we really liked them. For those nursing moms out there that have to occasionally bottle feed, these are really awesome. They have a super wide base nipple. The nipple itself is nice and long, and the bottom is nice and squishy. It's made of all silicone, so it's made to look and feel like a real breast. My daughter never had any kind of problem with nipple confusion while we were still nursing and using these. She really liked them. I really liked them. This is the travel it comes with. It doesn't have like a travel disc, but that's okay because I don't think it's necessary. I used to throw these things around with just the travel cap and they never leaked on me. So we really like these bottles. The only things that we didn't like about this bottle was my fiance didn't care for the markings on the side of the bottle. They are just etched right into the silicone itself, so it's kind of hard to see. They don't really stand out. I never had too hard of a time with it, but he didn't care for them. I personally didn't care for the fact that the silicone picks up every hair and fuzz that it's ever going to touch. But in comparison to everything else about this bottle, we really liked it. The only reason we stopped using this bottle was because of its wide base, which I will get into later. Before we went out and spent any more money, we decided to give the Medela bottles a try. I have a ton of them just because that's what I pump into, and this is their 8-ounce bottle. Excuse the fogginess, I just washed this one, and then this is the 5-ounce bottle. The 8-ounce bottles that I bought in a 3-pack came with these nipples. They also fit the 5-ounce bottles, and I think we used these for like a couple weeks while we were still trying to see if there's a better option out there, and I would say it helped with her gas a little bit, but not as much as what we needed to. This is what the nipple on this one looks like. It is a little bit of a wider base, not nearly as wide as that Comotomo nipple, but it's all right. These bottles can leak if you're really just throwing them around, but if they're just sitting in your diaper bag, you shouldn't have a problem with them. If you just need a basic bottle, these are great, but they just didn't work for us. So that's when we found the Munchkin Latch bottles. We got these from Babies R Us. We got a 2-pack of the 8-ounce bottles, and it came with this travel cap, a travel lid that I don't have in there right now, and it also came with 1 size 2 nipple, which I thought was really awesome. We also really like this bottle. It also does have a wider base nipple on it. I really thought that this was cool. It's got an accordion nipple, so it's supposed to move just like a breast would move in their mouth, which I thought was really neat. And I also liked it because my daughter likes to have a bottle in her mouth and turn her head constantly, and this way it kind of moved with her, which I thought was really neat. So we really liked these bottles, and they have a pretty basic venting system. It's just right here on the bottom. It's going to be kind of hard to show you guys while it's in there, but that's what it looks like inside the bottle. And all you have to do to clean it is just pull this guy out, and all you do is clean them. And I thought that was really simple, and it's really easy, and it's not really difficult. There's not a whole bunch of pieces to assemble, and you know, it's super simple to explain to your significant other, or like my mom, she didn't have to assemble like a million pieces when she needed to feed her a bottle. So we really like these. But like I said, my daughter doesn't do well with the wide base nipples, so we had to find something else yet again. Finally, we tried the Dr. Brown standard bottles. We got them in a 6-pack from Babies R Us. I wasn't able to find the link online for them, so I'm super sorry about that. But it came in a 6-pack. It came with 3 of these purple ones and then 3 of these pink ones that just have sayings down on the bottom. Like this one says, "I love you to the moon and back," which is super cute. And it was about $25. I do know that they also came in boys colors. I'm not entirely sure what they were. I want to say blue and green, but like I said, I'm not 100% on that. But just go to your local Babies R Us and see if they know what you're talking about. For 6 full-size Dr. Brown's bottles, I thought that was a steal for $25. We really like them because they just work for her. They have totally eliminated her gas problem. We found out that the problem was caused by our daughter's lip tie. She has a class 4 lip tie. It's really tight. It pretty much makes it impossible for her to flange her upper lip and get a good latch on any bottle. So with the wide base nipples, like on the Comotomos and the Munchkin Latch, she had a gap in between what was latched onto the bottle in the corner of her mouth, letting in a whole bunch of extra air, and that's why the standard Dr. Brown bottles work so well for her. It has this super, super narrow nipple that she's able to get her tiny little lips around, and it doesn't allow for any extra air to get down in there. And then also the bottle itself has a pretty intricate venting system. It's got this little valve mechanism that you just sit right down inside the bottle, and then when you screw it on, it just prevents any kind of air bubbles that they're going to push back into the bottle while they're eating from going back into the milk and them swallowing them. I know a lot of people say it's a lot of parts, but honestly, I'd rather clean a whole bunch of parts than have a overly gassy baby. It's no fun at all. It's no fun for me. It's no fun for her. They did come with travel disc along with the travel caps. I really like that I can just screw this bottle right onto my Medela pump and pump right into it, which makes it super nice and super convenient. So I really like these Dr. Brown's bottles. I don't have anything bad to say about them. Overall, I would say that I liked all the bottles that we've tried. I feel like some are just better in different areas, and obviously the Dr. Brown's is what works best for Sophie. But I hope you found this video helpful, and as always, thanks for watching.